Welcome to the Shield Football Podcast. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today, I got the whole crew in the building. I got the boy Jay, I got the boy DC, I got Steven in the back running things like he always does, man. But what's up, guys? How y'all been, man?
Doing good, Fredo. Glad to get up the weekend, man. Back in the building.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How about you, my boy?
Oh, it's great. Back at it. Draft coming up. NBA playoffs coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's perfect time of the year right now.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man, just right here, man. Had a good weekend, good weather weekend this past weekend. Just chill with the fam. But yeah, man. So we're here, guys. Before we go on with this episode, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That right there will help us as much as possible, especially on the YouTube. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's much needed right there. And also, we're in the other platforms as Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you just want to tune in and listen to us. But first, go ahead and help us out that YouTube subscription format. That right there would be much appreciated. But gentlemen, all right, man. So we have done a lot of mock drafts, man, and every week it feels like teams got some new visitors, teams got some new expectations on what positions they want to go on, and like DC was saying, he feels like the Commanders might choke this one up. So as right here, maybe we could do a lot of those potential hypothetical drafts, right, today, so this is I want to say this could be our third one of this year. Yes, be, yeah. So here we go, man. So the way we're going to do it this time, we're going to go through every team, but we're only going to draft the Titans, Texans, Cowboys, and we pick the special team, the Raiders. So the Raiders and the Texans and the Cowboys and the Titans gonna be under our control, but everything else is still gonna be under the normal PFF team needs and all that. But this time we upscale the graphic on it, so we went more aggressive and more randomness. So we're gonna see how this turns out. But further ado, man, y'all boys ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. So all right, here we go. Let's start draft. So we're gonna on the first round. We're gonna see who got who. All right, for first round, Caleb Williams went to the Bears. Jaden Daniels went to the Commanders, and Drake May went to the Patriots. Marvin Heron Jr. went to the Cardinals. CD Lenham.
Oh no,
JC
Latham went number 5.
Yeah,
over Joe Alt.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the Chargers.
For the Chargers. And then quarterback was taken for the Giants at J.J. McCarthy. So, yeah. So, with the 7th pick, DC.
Oh, man. Come on, DC.
Yeah. Well, I got to take the tackle. I got to take the out here.
Oh, let's talk about this.
But Neighbors still on the board.
Neighbors?
Yeah.
Your top 3 are Neighbors, all Adunze, and Bowers.
Yeah. So, and also the Titans' top needs is receiver, offensive line, edge, and D-back.
Yeah.
And we see he has two potential with right here with the receiver and the tackle.
Right. All right. So, if we talk this out, DC,
there's a major need, but for some reason they only have 2 on their top 30, 2 receivers. Okay, Neighbors and Wilson. Roma do that. I don't think I've seen him on anywhere. So I don't know what that's about. But man, that's gonna be tough with Neighbors on the board.
So
and you got the tackle on the board.
So my opinion, I feel like you got to go with a tackle. That's my opinion. And you know how much I can't stand our divisional rivals, man. But I think right there with the tackle, you fix the protection of your quarterback, helps your running game. And if you don't got protection for your quarterback right now, man, he can't throw the ball.
So what I will say is, like you were saying, they only got 2 They only got 2 wide receivers they brought in. 4 tackles brought in.
Yeah, right.
So that's telling me they feel more of a need at offensive tackle. I'm okay with going Joe Alt there. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but it's gonna hurt. But I think there's more receivers in this draft than there is tackles.
Yep.
And they
you won't
brought
get a
in
neighbors in the second round, but
Right.
I think you'll still find some talent.
Yeah.
In the early second round, if you go ahead and get your cornerstone at left tackle,
and the other receiver they brought in should be there.
yeah, he should
later
be there.
if they like him. So
Okay.
we'll push the
He
button.
may
on
be there
Joe
the
Alt.
third round.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we agree with Joe Alt.
Joe Walt.
Yep.
All right. And then also, as we go along, once we finish this draft, we can see what grades we got, man, according to PFF. All right, so now, so let's go to our previous ones. All right, so with the Titans picked up at 7, we got Joe Alt. Now 8, I can't pronounce it.
Fashanu, Penn State.
Penn State tackle went to the Falcons.
Okay.
Now with the 9, Chicago selected a tight end, Brock Bowers
to Chicago.
to Chicago.
I like that actually. If that happened in real life, I wouldn't be too mad at it because you got your receivers.
Yeah.
You got another tight end. You can still run 2 tight ends, but they paid them.
Just paid commit. Yeah.
But still, talent wins out. So that wouldn't be bad.
Who picked before the Bears?
It was Atlanta.
Fashanu.
Yeah. Fashanu, the tackle for Penn State. And then,
Neighbors are still on the board still.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. And then with the 10th pick, the Jets selected tackle Graham Barton. And then with the 11th pick, the Vikings picked cornerback Quinion Mitchell. And then with the 12th pick, Broncos selected Brian Thomas from LSU.
Oh my God! They rolling with Jared Stidham.
Yes, they are. So
okay.
in this reality that we're doing, Malik Neighbors has red flags everywhere. That's the only thing we can
There's no
say.
way.
Yeah.
So
they went to the
Broncos may try to come back and get Penix or Bo Nix later on.
Yeah.
If they go this route. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Now with the 13th pick, we're in the clock for the Raiders because we're making the Raiders selection. Their needs is a quarterback, running back, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, and cornerback. So they don't need a receiver.
But
and he's still on the board.
He's on the board.
You got
you got now let's quarterback.
Who's still left?
What are we doing for quarterback?
Oh my God. Yeah.
We got what's his name off the Colts?
Anthony.
No, the
Trubisky.
No, the man he played for the Colts last year. That's their starter right now.
Yeah. No. Gardner Minshew.
Oh, Gardner Minshew. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Minshew,
bad. Yeah. All right.
Bo Nix is there. Michael Penix is there. They brought both of those in.
Yeah.
So we can try to trade back.
That would have been my
We
idea right there. The trade back.
So we're doing trades on this one.
Yes.
Y'all want to do trades?
Yes.
So right now we only got one trade, and that's with the Vikings.
How far are the Vikings back?
The 23.
Okay.
I wouldn't be too. So you get what do you get from the Vikings?
So right now they're offering a swap right now, and but we can modify it.
So what's happening is that if you swap with the Vikings, they're taking a quarterback more than likely. So it's going to take Nix or Penix or is Drake May still out? Somebody picked Drake May already.
Yeah.
They're going to take one of those 3. If they come up, I think they're going to take a quarterback at that position.
So
that'd be one of you guys off the board.
Yeah. So either you got to be okay with losing Nix or Penix.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with either. You can't go with Minshew.
Right.
Let's man. There's no way we can get to Jacksonville, right?
Right now, no.
Were they at 18?
17.
Offer Jacksonville a trade. How about that?
I mean, we could pick a team.
Let's try Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, okay.
They probably won't get. They ain't getting a quarterback.
No, they're not getting a quarterback, and they need wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll swap the 17 with them. All right, and then you just want to do that a Neo swap.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try to get their 5th round pick.
This year or next year's?
Just this year. 116 for this year.
Okay.
See if they'll take it.
Let's see. Offer. Let's see if they accept that trade, and they do.
They accept it.
Yeah,
All right.
they accept it,
So we move back with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville take.
Let's see. Jacksonville takes the cornerback,
Terrion Arnold.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Terrion Arnold. And then with the 14th pick, the Saints selected tackle Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. 15th pick, the Colts selected Roman Odus from Washington, wide receiver. And then with 16th pick, the Seahawks selected cornerback from Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
So Malik Neighbors shot somebody. Oh, he was in the cover receiver.
Man.
So now the Raiders are back on the clock.
We gotta go Malik. I'm sorry. it's just to get him off the board. We gotta.
Yeah. I mean, he sounds like a Raider already.
Yeah. He's fast and red flags sound like. There's no way he should be there.
All right, so he's drafted
That's A+.
Okay, so now our number 18 pick, the Bengals selected defensive end Brian Murphy from Texas.
Okay, yeah.
He fits.
Yeah, they lost DJ Reader, so they need some help on that line.
Yeah. And at the 19th pick, the Rams selected tackle from Washington, Torrey Fatanu.
Yeah.
And then with the 20th pick, the Steelers selected cornerback from Iowa, Cooper Dean Jane.
I don't see it.
I can't. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
He's going to turn into a safety, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And with the 21st pick, the Dolphins select edge rusher from Florida State, Jared Verse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with the 22nd pick, the Eagles selected defense lineman from Clemson, Rukun. I can't even pronounce that one.
Aurora.
Yeah. And now the Cowboys are on the clock. So are we going to trade this, Jay? Are we going to stay?
No, there's a name that's incredible that they're there.
Okay.
The tackle, Talisi Fuaga.
So
Oregon State.
He's a top 30 visit.
Yeah.
And he's like their dream pick because we lost Tyron Smith.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get somebody to replace.
Yep.
So I will go to Talisi Fuaga.
Yeah, and the Cowboys need much needed positions: running back, wide receiver, tackle, center, defensive lineman, linebacker, and cornerback. Yep. Jesus, that's a lot. Yeah, all right, so
that's the pick.
That's the pick right there. You got to protect Dak right there. All right, so tackle everybody.
Yep. Talisi Fuaga.
All right, cool. So now let's go back to the 24th pick.
The 25th is.
I'm sorry, 25th. Now we're at what the Packers drafted defensive lineman Brandon Fisk. And then with the 26th pick, the Buccaneers drafted cornerback from Iowa, TJ Temp. And then the 27th pick, the Cardinals selected tackle Jordan Morgan from Arizona. Mm-hmm. And then with the 28th pick, the Bills selected a defensive lineman from Illinois, Jaron Newton.
Jerzon. They call him Johnny
Newton. Okay. And with the 29th pick, the Lions select wide receiver from Florida, Ricky Parcells.
Yep. Pearsall.
Mm-hmm. And then with the 30th pick, the Ravens select center from Oregon, Jackson Powers Johnson.
That's a good pick. And
then with the 31st pick, the 49ers selected tackle from U of H, Patrick Paul.
That one's a head scratcher.
Yeah.
Patrick Paul in real life, more of a third round pick. He's very confusing to watch as a tackle.
Okay. 32nd pick, and the last pick in the first round, the Chiefs select cornerback from Missouri, Ennis Rochester?
Rakestraw Jr.
Yeah, that was a hard one to pronounce. All right, now we're in the second, day 2, and the 33rd pick, the Panthers select cornerback from Michigan, Mike Seren Steele. And then the Patriots were the 34th pick. They selected wide receiver from South Carolina, Xavier Leggett. Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah.
That was the one I wanted the Texans to get. All right, now from the 35th, the Cardinals selected tackle from Washington, Rosengun.
He's good.
Rosengarten,
He's
yeah.
underrated. People haven't really talked about
Yeah,
him.
I like him a lot.
So the 36th pick, the Washington Commanders selected center from West Virginia, Zach Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 37th pick, the Chargers selected wide receiver from Texas, A.D. Mitchell.
And Mitchell, yeah.
Now the DC's Titans are on the clock with the 38th pick.
Ooh,
so
you got some.
And
killers.
Brian Thomas still on the board?
No. He got picked. He got picked before Neighbors got picked.
Okay, he was right for Neighbors. Okay,
Yeah.
Man.
So you have some killers on the screen right now.
Yeah. So and the Titans
still see Worthy still have to be there. McConkey has to be there.
Yep.
Man.
So we're looking at Latu,
yes.
edge rusher, UCLA. He's got injury.
He's there. You got to. You got to. If he's still on the board, he should have been a first rounder.
Yeah. But the injury issues, that's what's worrying people.
Yeah.
But he had a neck issue. He was medically retired at Washington.
Yeah.
Amarius Mims, also injury issues, but he only played 8 games. You got Kool-Aid McKinstry, Tyler Nubin, Ladd McConkey, and Peyton Wilson.
Yep.
So those are some heavy hitters right there.
So will the Titans still need wide receiver, edge rusher, and defensive back?
And they do. They need all 3 of those.
Yeah.
And I think Latu the best player on the board.
Yeah.
And that's a need for us, definitely.
He is.
The fact that he failed to this point, you got to take a chance on him.
Yeah.
Even with the medical injury, the medical history, I think you still take that chance on him.
Yeah.
Because like they say, if he wouldn't have been injury prone,
Yeah.
he's top 5 pick.
Yeah.
You know? So I would take the chance on him in the second round.
Okay.
For sure.
Jay, you
It
agree
definitely
with that?
addresses a need.
Yeah, they're like you said, they brought in a bunch of edge rushers, so they're looking for edge rushers. So Latu, he's the best player left.
I agree with that, man. All right, so now let's go to the pick 39. The Panthers traded with the Giants, and they got Xavier Worthy from Texas.
Yeah,
wide receiver.
Panthers?
Yeah.
First good thing they've done this offseason.
Yep. And now the Commanders got their spot from Chicago, so they got with the 40th pick a tackle from Georgia, Amarius Mims. And then the Giants traded their pick for
crazy
for the Jets, and they got the Packers cornerback Max Melton from Rutgers. Now the Texans are on the clock, and this is the trade they got from Minnesota.
Okay.
And the 42nd pick right here, and Texans need wide receiver, defensive lineman, linebacker, and cornerback. And there's a
Put y'all down for wide receiver help still?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so right now there's a cornerback I like, Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama.
Yep.
I like him right there. The fact that he's still there. Oh, I'm so tempted to get him. How about y'all guys?
So you got Kool-Aid McKinstry, Tyler Nubin, Peyton Wilson, linebacker, Ladd McConkey.
Yeah.
Fred Franklin is a pretty good. I like him as a receiver. But like you said, that's a flashing light. Kool-Aid McKinstry, he's got to be the guy.
Yeah.
How about you, Kraft? What do you think?
Yeah, that's the pressing need. I think cornerback's got to be the first move for them.
Yep. I agree with that too. All right, man. We got that trade now. So with the 43rd pick, Falcons selected wide receiver Troy Franklin from Oregon.
Dang, I was hoping he would fall.
Now the Raiders are on the clock, and remember we're drafting for the Raiders today as well.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. go ahead.
Okay, so they got a quarterback, and they need they got Bo Nix
So
in the second round.
Hit all the available quarterbacks.
All right, available. Oh, okay. They got Bo Nix, Michael Pickson from Washington. Yeah, and then I got Spencer Ratter from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Michael Pratt from Toulouse, and then Jordan Travis from Florida State.
So this worked out perfectly.
Yep, it sure did.
I'm on the.
It sure did.
I'm a Penix guy now.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Penix?
Yep.
I agree with that. Yep. All right, here we go. So we got Penix. Now we go back to the 45th pick. This is Denver's pick right here, but the Saints have it now, and the Saints selected Roman Wilson, receiver from Michigan, and then the 46th, the Colts selected center from Georgia, Cedric Van Pran, and then with the 47th pick, the Giants selected Christian McGonaghy. Christian
Mahogany? Ooh, that's a sleeper.
Yeah.
He's a guard?
Yep.
The Giants trying to be fancy.
Yeah, that's a sleeper right there. Next one is too.
And then for the 48th pick, the Jaguars selected tackle from Yale, Kieran. Oh, I can't pronounce.
Emma Gaji.
Yeah.
Emma Gaji.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, man. I got nothing to prove to nobody. With the 49th pick, the Bengals select the safety from Georgia, Jaron Balder.
Yeah, Bullard.
And then with the 50th pick, the Eagles selected Chris Jenkins, defensive lineman from Michigan.
What are they doing? I mean, their run game. I mean, their run defense was suspect.
Yeah,
but you got all these monsters in the middle.
Yeah.
Make no sense.
Then with the 51st, the Steelers selected wide receiver for Florida State, Keon Coleman. And then with the 52nd, the Rams selected quarterback from South Carolina, Spence Rattler.
Yeah.
And then with the 53rd, the Eagles selected edge rusher. Here we go. From Washington, Berlin Trentz. And then with the 54, the Browns selected linebacker from A&M.
Yeah.
Edgerrin Cooper.
That's a good one right there.
Nice.
That is nice.
And then with the 55th pick, the Dolphins selected edge rusher from Utah, Jonah Ellis. Jonah Ellis. Now the Cowboys on the clock with the 56th pick, and the Cowboys still need a running back, wide receiver, tackle. No, we drafted a tackle already.
Right.
Center, defense lineman, linebacker, and cornerback.
All right, so the names, we still got Tyler Nubin, safety, Minnesota. I like him a lot. Peyton Wilson, who we brought in for a 30 visit. Check him out at 4.4 speed, linebacker everywhere. Darius Robinson, still on the board. Kingsley Sumataya from BYU tackle. I like the linebacker. Okay. Oh yeah, you looking up Darius Robinson?
Yeah,
that's what I would look.
Yeah. I feel like y'all need an edge. I don't know, from the other side.
We got
they need help in middle linebacker too, in the middle.
Yeah, they do.
They need some help there. If they had a defensive tackle or something, but they need some help up the middle too.
That's why I'm looking at the linebacker. Go up to Peyton Wilson.
Oh, Peyton Wilson?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Check his PFF stuff out.
Oh, I was about to hit that. PFF. All right. Overall, man, he's progressive.
Yeah.
Very from 2021 to 2023, from 59 to 69 to 89. So
89 this year. Yeah. Coverage grade is a 90. I like that. Missed tackle rate's only a 4.7.
His run defense
is an 83.7, which is probably better than all our linebackers. I like him. And we brought him in as a visit, so I'll hit him for the pick.
Yeah. All right.
I need help there.
So we're gonna draft Peyton Wilson.
Yep.
All right, let's get him on the board, and let's go. So he's drafted already. Now the Buccaneers on the clock right here, and the Buccaneers selected with the 57th pick, edge rusher from Kansas, Austin Booker, and then with the 58th pick, the Packers selected wide receiver from North Carolina, Devontae Walker.
Devontae Walker. So the Packers are getting a nice little deep threat team going on.
Yep. And now the Texans with the 59th pick on the clock. And where the Texans already selected a cornerback, So the Texans still need a wide receiver, defense lineman, and a linebacker. And I don't see a good linebacker on the board, and I wouldn't even take a linebacker right now.
So when they say defensive lineman,
Right.
Yeah.
you're looking for interior or because you got Daniil Hunter and you
Yeah.
got Will Anderson, so
Well,
it's
that's
not
right.
an edge
It's
rusher.
gotta
No,
be
yeah,
something in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah. It has to be D
So-
lineman, like a true D
Like a
lineman.
3 technique, something like that.
Yeah, and
So I don't see any
no
on the board.
There's
that are
none in
worthy.
the board. And they got a wide receiver right here from Georgia, Lannet McConkey.
Yeah.
They got him. We got a cornerback already, so don't really need him. We don't need a tackle right now. Tight end Sanders, no, but they do got the running back from Texas. But
So what about the safety Nubin? Because you've got Petrie.
yeah, and we also got Ward as well.
Yeah, you got Jimmy Ward.
Yeah.
Go long in the tooth. So.
Yeah.
And
So
Petrie came. He's healthy and then he's not
Right.
healthy.
yeah, like he's up and down. He's
Yeah.
not consistent.
I think as a talent, Nubin would be a perfect fit for that D'Amico defense.
Yeah, man. You know what, man? I agree with you, man. Let's bulk up the secondary, man. Yeah.
And he's a hitter, a playmaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I agree with that. DC.
Sounds good.
Let's
They
do it.
didn't have y'all down as for offensive guard need.
No.
Is Kenyon Green gonna be a player you think? Or for some reason,
Yeah.
the way he was drafted,
Yeah.
it ain't panned out yet.
No,
He's
not-
going into a 3rd or 4th year this year.
So this year will be his third year. Third year, yeah. It just it's all mental stuff with him.
Yeah.
First when he came into the team, man, he was challenged very bad, man, and I guess it took a toll on him. And then talk about injuries, and then the second year, like this year right here, it was all mental stuff, man. So he needed to take a break outside from from football, but hopefully he got everything on lockdown, bro, because he's much needed. Because that's very. That was a
Because you had guys you having to rotate offensive linemen playing out of position basically.
last year,
that.
man. Like last year, the Texans rotated 13 offensive linemen. That was most in the league. So, yeah, man. So that's much needed right
The
there.
guy who was supposed to play right tackle, he wasn't playing right tackle.
No, like
Tulsa was on the left, and the other guy they paid to play right tackle, he ended up playing guard, I think.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
yeah. You talking about Howard, Titus Howard?
Yes,
Yep.
that guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was supposed to be our right tackle,
Right.
but he was playing guard.
Mhm.
Yep. All right, so now we're moving on to the Bills, man. So the Bills got the 60th pick, a tight end, another tight end from Texas, Javonte Sanders.
Jatavian Sanders.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You still got Jalen Polk on the board, and you got the other guy from Washington, McMillan, on the board, and you don't take either one of them. You take another tight end when you got
Right.
Knox and Kincaid.
You ain't got Jalen Polk no more.
Oh,
Next
man.
pick.
Next pick, the Lions selected with the 61st pick, wide receiver from Washington, Jalen Polk.
Yeah.
God about it. So they must be unsure of Jameson.
I guess so, man.
Yeah.
And then with the 62nd pick, the Ravens selected safety from Washington State. What's the name? Jaden Hicks.
Yep.
And the 63rd pick, the 49ers pick, edge rusher from Alabama, Chris Boswell.
He seems like a 49.
Yeah. And then with 64th pick, the Kansas City selected cornerback from Georgia, Cameron Lassiter.
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 Back-to-back cornerbacks for the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yep. And with the 65th pick, the Panthers selected edge rusher from Missouri, Darius Robinson. Now winning the third round now. So with the 66.
That's a slide. Potential first-round pick. Went all the way first pick to third round.
Who's that? Robinson?
Darius Robinson. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now the 66th pick, the Cardinals selected cornerback from Oregon, Kenyon Kari Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then with the 67th pick, the Commanders selected edge rusher from Clemson, Xavier Thomas. With the 68th pick, the Patriots selected tackle from BYU.
That's Kingsley Sumataya.
Yeah, Kingsley Sumataya.
That's a Patriot pick if
Yeah.
I ever seen one.
With the 69 pick, the Chargers selected safety from Miami, Florida. Cameron Kitchens.
Yep.
And then with the 70 pick, the Giants select the Ohio State defense lineman Michael Hall Jr. And then with the 71st pick, wide receiver from the Cardinals from UCF, Javon Baker.
I like him as a receiver.
Yeah.
I really like him.
And I'm surprised about this one right here. The Jets selected with the 72nd pick, running back from Oregon, Bucky Irving.
Yep. That actually fits. I can see him as a
1-2
change of pace.
And then the Vikings with the 73rd pick. I'm sorry. The Lions with the 73rd pick. They got linebacker from Michigan, Junior Colson. Well, 74th pick. The Falcons selected defensive lineman from Oregon, Brandon Torres.
Dorlis.
And with the 75th pick from Chicago, 75th pick, Chicago selected running back from Tennessee, Jalen Wint.
Right.
Wow.
And then with the 76th pick, the Broncos selected cornerback from Kentucky, Abreu Phillips. And then with the 76th pick, the Raiders on the clock. So their need, we got wide receiver, and what else?
We got quarterback.
So now they got they need running back, offensive line, defensive line, and linebacker.
So some of the names we got: Adisa Isaac from Penn State, Chop Robinson from Penn State.
Still on the board?
Yep.
Both of them.
Jonathan Brooks, Texas running back. I don't know if there's any running backs that have been taken. Christian.
Somebody took the Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee one.
Jalen Wright. Yeah.
And the Jets just took one.
Man, if we're the Raiders, we're loving everything here.
Yeah.
Chop Robinson would be a nice.
This late, yes.
Yeah, that'd be a nice speed rusher. On
the other side of Crosby.
Yep.
What happened to Tyree Wilson? They took him early last year. Like number 4 or 5 overall or something, wasn't it?
He was like 5th overall.
Yeah.
He started playing better towards the end of the year, but ain't no.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing special there.
The players you could have.
Let's go. Let's go Chop.
You want to go Chop?
Yeah.
All right, let's chop it up. All right, so now with that pick right there, we go back to, what was it, the Raiders? Now with the Commanders, with the 78th pick, the Commanders select tackle from Notre Dame, Blake Fisher.
That's a good pick.
79th pick, the Falcons select quarterback, Bo Nixon.
Falcons up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with the 80th pick, the Bengals select center from Arkansas, Braxton Limmer.
Bo Limmer.
All right, and then with the 81st, the Seahawks select wide receiver from Georgia, Lad McConkey. Oh wow! And then with the 82 pick, the Colts select for running back Jonathan Brooks.
The Colts.
And then with the 83rd pick, the Rams select wide receiver from USC, Brandon Rice. And then with
the
okay. And then with the 84th pick, the Steelers select wide receiver from Alabama, Jermaine Burton. Yeah. And then with the 85th pick, the Browns select guard from Connecticut, Christian Haynes. And I guess with the 86th pick, the 49ers forfeit.
Oh no.
That's the one they had the tampering or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Pick or something like that.
All right. And now the Texans are on the clock with the 86th pick. So the Texans drafted cornerback and a safety, and they still need a defensive lineman and a running back and a wide receiver. And I see a defensive lineman right here.
Tavondre Sweat.
Yeah.
So Sweat is
right in the gut.
360 pounds.
360?
360
What
pounds,
the
yeah.
He's a big, Yeah, big dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. Run stuffer.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna give you much other than that run stuffing.
Space taker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he will clog up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And that run defense, he's graded at 92.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the pass 85.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know what?
You gonna free them linebackers up. Like, that's one thing. You gonna keep them guards off the linebackers.
Them stats just kind of tickle me right now, man.
Just got arrested for DUI in Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him.
Man. Okay. I'm pretty sure D'Amico can help him out.
And I heard the story about that. The only reason he got caught is because one of his teammates, a redshirt freshman, was driving behind him, bumped his car. His car rolled over.
Damn.
Yes.
Rolled over.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, he had one of them new Broncos, and it flipped. And he was there when the police got there. And of course, he was drunk, but it was like he ran off the road or did nothing like that. They was probably messing around in them cars.
Yeah.
And bumped his, and his rolled over.
Oh.
And he got caught with the ticket, the DWI.
So that's the reverse Rasheed Rice.
Yeah,
he stayed.
He stayed to try to help. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
so that's to find out that he was intoxicated as well.
Right. He's at the scene. Yeah. He probably would have made it to where he was going, but you got caught.
Yep.
You know.
But that being said, maybe D'Amico Ryans can like help him guide his better life decisions.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna draft him, guys. What do you think?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
Yep.
He almost lasted one more pick.
So now the Cowboys on the clock with the 87th pick. So the Cowboys, we drafted a tackle. What else, Jerron?
Who we get?
In the second round,
tackle. We got linebacker.
Linebacker. No, yep. So now they need a running back, wide receiver, center, defense lineman, and corner.
Hit the positions for running back. What running backs are there?
Running backs. You got Blake Corman.
Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan. You got Tyron Branson from Florida State.
Trey Benson.
Yeah, Trey Benson.
That's the one.
That's the one you want?
Let me see. Yep, they brought him in for a 30 visit.
He's on the list.
Yeah, he's on the list. I believe Trey Benson. If he lasted to the third, that's a steal almost. So
yeah,
I'm a vote for Benson.
Okay, I agree with that. It's a need right there.
Need, yep.
All right, let's draft him. Cool. Now let's go up back over here with the 88 pick. The Packers select running back Tyrone Trace from Purdue.
Tyrone Tracy.
Yep.
Coming off the board.
And then 89, the select also running back.
Yep.
Michigan, Blake Corman.
That works. Awesome for them.
Yeah, he looks like a Buccaneer to me.
Yeah.
And with the 90th pick, the Cardinals select edge rusher from Penn State, Adisa
Isaac.
Okay. And then with the 91st pick, the Packers select Jacob Cowing, wide receiver from Arizona. And then with the 92nd pick, the Buccaneers select DJ James, cornerback, Auburn. And then the 93rd pick, the Ravens select Dominic Punu, tackle, Kansas. And then the 94th pick, San Francisco selected Muhammad Kamara, edge rusher, Colorado State.
He was on a lot of visits. I know he visited Tennessee and he visited
Texas. And then the 95th pick, Kansas City selected wide receiver from Western Kentucky, Milcham Glory.
Malachi Corley.
Yeah.
Malachi, yeah.
Yeah, Malachi Corley.
For the Chiefs?
Yeah, for the Chiefs.
That's not bad right there.
Yeah, well, that was a needed pick right there. And then with the Jaguars, 96 pick, they selected safety from Utah, Simmons.
Sione
Vaki, yeah. With the 97th pick, the Bengals select linebacker from Ohio State, Tommy Eisenberg. 98th pick, the Steelers selected tight end from Kansas State, Ben Sinatan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a tough time.
That guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Pretty good.
The 99th pick, the Rams selected wide receiver from Washington, Jalen McMillan.
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
My brother.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's your cousin.
Oh, my God. Rams. Yeah.
And the 100th pick, the Commander selected wide receiver from Louisville, Jamin
Jamari
Thrash. Now we're in the 4th round. And wide receiver, I'm sorry, with the pick 101, the Panthers selected wide receiver from USC, Tajan Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 102, the Seahawks selected wide receiver from Virginia, Malik Washington.
See how taking these receivers for.
Yeah.
Am I messing up? Did somebody already take Troy Franklin?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't remember hearing him. Man, I know these guys ain't better than him.
Yeah. And then with the 103 pick, the Patriots select Marshawn Kindlin, edge rusher from Western Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the 104 pick, the Cardinals select Willie Skipley from Clemson.
Will Shipley, running
Shipley.
back, Clemson.
Yeah. Yeah. And then with the 105 pick, the Chargers select Cam Hart, cornerback from Notre Dame. Now the Titans are on the clock with the pick 106. So with the Titans, we picked up offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other pick, Jay? DC?
Took the edge rusher.
Edge rusher.
UCLA.
And now y'all need a wide receiver
Yes.
and defensive back.
Who's the best receiver or best safety out there?
Best receiver is Johnny Wilson from Florida State.
Okay.
And then best linebacker, you said? Or edge rusher?
Safety and receiver.
Safety and receiver. Colin Bucklock from USC.
Yeah. Hit the receiver drop down. So you got Cornelius Johnson, Michigan. You got Aeneas Smith from Texas A&M, and you got Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint from Georgia. Let's go to safety.
Okay, because it has the receivers as well.
Okay.
My bad. There you go.
Oh, Cole Bishop, Utah. Tyke Smith, Georgia. Jadrian Taylor, Demerson, and Kalen Bullock. Go back to your top 5. So top 5 we're reading Johnny Wilson, Gabriel Murphy, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., linebacker Clemson, Michael Pratt, QB Tulane, and then Renardo Green, cornerback Florida State.
Cornerback.
So you got what were your picks? So we got Latu. We got
we got the tackle. We only had 2 picks. We didn't have a third round.
Okay.
We didn't have a third round.
Okay.
So yeah.
DB.
It's got to go DB instead go receiver. Man.
What about Jeremiah Trotter? You like the linebacker Clemson? Where y'all are y'all set at linebacker?
No, not with now because the guy we had he came to Houston.
Z's.
Yeah. So there's definitely I don't know why there's a need there.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's not listed, but definitely a need. Yeah, that's 100 and some tackles gone just like that.
I like that Jeremiah Trotter and Ronaldo Green, cornerback and then linebacker.
Yeah, that's a good Trotter because well, there's definitely a need. I don't know why it's not listed there.
Trotter?
I like Trotter.
Definitely.
Okay. There we go. So let's go back and recap where we at. All right. So with the 107th pick, the Giants selected
Ronaldo
Green, cornerback. And with the 108 pick, the Vikings selected
Makai Wingo.
Defensive lineman from LSU. With the 109 pick, the Falcons selected Jaron Jones, cornerback, Florida State. And then with the 110 pick, the Chargers selected Kalen Bulk,
Bullock. Yep.
Bullock, with the safety from USC, and with the 111th pick, they just selected quarterback from Tulane. For Tulane,
Mhm.
Michael Pratt. And now with the 112th pick, the Raiders on the clock. So with the Raiders, we selected was a running back,
Yep.
quarterback,
Running back,
and wide receiver, right?
Yes.
Yes. So those are the ones that we have selected for them right now.
You can hit Mason McCormick is a guard out of South Dakota. Ray Davis, running back, Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one right there. They got Melise Lufayu from Notre Dame, linebacker, but that Ray Davis one, so their depth chart
there?
right now is Zamir White and
The guy who left the Vikings.
Alexander Madison.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can upgrade with Ray Davis.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Right there.
No doubt that's an upgrade.
All right. So Raiders are just drafted a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go see what the
Dwayne Carter went to the Ravens.
yeah.
Gabriel Murphy went to the Jaguars. Edge rusher UCLA, and then Trevor
Keegan went from Michigan, went to the Bengals. So now the Raiders are on the clock again.
back on the clock, and Mason McCormick, guard, South Dakota State. Sounds like you hit quarterback, you hit running back.
Yep.
Need an O lineman,
Mm-hmm.
defensive interior linebacker, and corner. Out of all of that, probably the guard.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you see?
Yep. It's a need. They got holes to fill over there.
Yeah, they do.
Mason McCormick, South Dakota State.
So now let's go back with the 113th pick. The Ravens selected a defense lineman from Duke, Dwayne Carter. And with the 114th pick, the Jaguars selected.
Under that, we were right there.
Oh, shit.
Christian Boyd.
Yeah, man. That's my bad. With the 117th pick, the Colts selected defensive lineman Christian Boyd, Northern Iowa. And then with the 118th pick from Seattle, they drafted edge rusher Justin Edgebrook.
That's a good one. I don't know that.
Yeah. Then with the 119th pick, the Steelers selected cornerback from Washington State, Chuya Smith-Wade.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the 120th pick, the Eagles selected tight end from Penn State, Theo Johnson. With the 121st pick, the Broncos selected wide receiver from Illinois, Isaac Williams.
Yeah, Isaiah Williams. I like him a lot. He's a sleeper.
And then with the 122nd pick, you sons of bitches, the Bears selected linebacker from Notre Dame, Mystique Lufu. I don't know.
Maurice Luafu.
Yeah, he sounds Hawaiian. Yeah. So now the 122nd pick, the Texans are back on the clock. So we needed a linebacker. They took it away from us. And we also need a. Did we get a wide receiver? No, we haven't got a wide receiver yet.
No.
So right now available is Johnny Wilson, wide receiver from Florida State. Safety, we don't need one. Tight end,
it's a luxury pick.
Yeah, it's a luxury pick, but we don't need one right now. We got a running back, Marshawn Lloyd from USC. That'd be a luxury pick as well. And then tackle, Matt Goncalves, a tackle from Pittsburgh. And let me see what we got. Cornerback, we got tight end, halfback, edge. Oh, I don't know.
So you're gonna have to make a.
Well, so what's the story with Johnny Wilson?
Johnny Wilson is very stiff, very slow.
Nope.
He should be a tight end. He's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't. He may or may not get drafted.
Yeah.
For you, what's your tight end room look like?
Tight end room. We got of course we got Dawn Shorts. and we got our second tight end is
Jordan? Is he still
Jordan. Yeah, so in the tight end room, I think we're good. It's not a 4th round pick, and maybe we could draft a tight end in the 6th or 7th round, but like in 4th, no, like I don't think so. In 4th round, I'd rather go for a running back.
I was gonna say, are you sure you're good at running back?
Yeah,
You know,
so
'cause it looks like Pierce ain't gonna be a go in Houston.
yeah,
So you still need somebody behind Mixon
yeah. So I'm looking at this one right here, Marshawn Lloyd
out of USC.
out of USC. His zone grade is a 78, and then let me see. I don't know. Well, what do you think, Jerron, about this cat right here, man?
I don't think he fits you guys. He's more of a gap scheme runner. Y'all run a lot of outside zone.
Yeah.
I'll hit Matt Goncalves from Pittsburgh.
The tackle?
Yep, tackle depth. You got luxury in picks, so go ahead and get some more depth.
But I guess best player available right now. All right, so tackle, where we at? Oh, there he is. Yep. Let's take him down. All right, so now let's go to the 124th pick. The 49ers select Cade
Stover,
tight end. And then 125th pick, the Buccaneers selected Elijah Jones, cornerback, Boston College. 126th, the Packers selected Jarvis Brownlee Jr. Cornerback, Louisville. And now the Texans are back in the clock with the 127th pick. So
keep going down.
Keep going down, yeah. Basically, it's almost the same one. Let's see. The safety, we got one already. Defensive lineman. Jeez, we could use another one. What do y'all think about Leonard Tyler from?
Leonard Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not a bad. He actually the next two are pretty good. Cooper Beebe. Also, Leonard Taylor is a explosive defensive tackle with off the field issues.
Oh, okay.
But at that spot, he's probably a value.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
He a lot of people say he was going to be a 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
Get him in the 4th is pretty good.
All right. So, what about this receiver from A&M?
Aeneas
Smith.
Yeah, Aeneas Smith. Yeah. Click and see.
Big playmaker for him this year.
Take a look at his first look. Look at his size.
I think he's 5'10", 5'11".
5'10".
Yeah.
5'10".
Yeah.
From Mo City? Oh yeah, that sounds like Texas all over.
Yeah.
Most 200 pounds, 22 years. Yeah. So he's a slot receiver, probably backup Tank.
Yeah.
So you got more depth right there.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Like if he was like a 6'2", big body receiver, I'll take him, man. But
why you think that?
Yeah.
It just was. I feel like Tank Dale's backup is
Mechie?
Yeah, Mechie. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Like I feel like,
But Mechie hasn't worked out.
I'm saying you got
so
they
far.
got to wonder if that's going to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like wide receiver right now be a luxury pick. It just I don't know. I don't feel like that's a big need.
Go to linebacker
Yeah.
real quick. Is Jordan McGee from Temple on there?
Linebacker.
Oh, Cedric Gray wouldn't be a bad linebacker choice. He's a big thumper, run stopper. Keep going down. Jordan McGee Jordan McGee right there.
Yeah.
Cedric Gray, you got to think about him as a
North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina run stopping linebacker. Cause you're hunting linebackers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linebackers or wide receivers, man. But the wide receivers, they just didn't look.
Go to your wide receivers again. Cornelius Johnson. Take a look at him.
6'3", 208.
That's about what you were looking for, Fredo? 6'3"?
Yeah, but to for him, I think that's a little bit of reach. Sheesh. I don't know on this one, guys. I think on this one,
I'll vote for the linebackers, Cedric Gray.
Cedric Gray.
North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think so too, man. We need a linebacker bad. So yeah, Cedric Gray would be good then. DC?
I'm in.
All right, let's get it. All right, so now we're gonna that's it for the draft right there. Now we're gonna go with what the hell happened? It says no more selected.
Full results.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't give us a grade. Yeah.
Didn't grade it, but we can go over the picks we made.
Yeah.
So, what?
The first one it was the Tennessee's.
Joel.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the second. Second one is the 17th pick from the Raiders.
Malik Neighbors somehow made it to 17. It's crazy.
And then the 24th pick, the Cowboys picked the
Talisi Fuaga,
mm-hmm.
tackle, Oregon State.
Yeah. And then the second round, the 38th pick, the Titans selected.
Yep, Laitu Latu.
Mm-hmm. 42nd pick, the Texans selected Kool-Aid McKinstry. The 44th pick, the Raiders selected Michael Penix Jr. from Washington. And then we go to the Cowboys 56th pick, Peyton Willis, linebacker, North Carolina State. 59th pick, the Texans selected Tyler Nubin, safety from Minnesota. Now in the third round, Cowboys 77th pick, selected Chop Robinson.
Or the Raiders.
Raiders.
77.
Yeah. The Raiders, edge rusher from Penn State. And then when the Texans selected Tavante Sweat, defensive lineman from Texas. Then with the 87th pick, the Cowboys selected running back Tyron Benson. Trey Benson from Florida State. And then on fourth round, the Titans selected a linebacker, Jeremiah Trotter.
Yep.
Then with the 112th pick, the Raiders selected running back Ray Davis, Kentucky. With the 116th pick, the Raiders selected Mason McCormick, guard from South Dakota State. Then the Texans selected the 123rd pick, Matt Goncalves, tackle from Pittsburgh. And then the 127th pick, the Texans selected linebacker, North Carolina, Cedric Gray. And that's it right there. It sucks that these scumbags didn't give us a damn grade, man. I wanted to see that.
Go back to your result. Yeah, that was random how they did that, but
it says, "Oops, that isn't in our playbook just yet." Select more teams for this feature.
But yeah, that's the names that we hit on. I believe are all those picks end up being real good picks.
Yeah,
perfect picks for each team. But yeah, I wish it could have got a grade out of it. But look, that's what we're working with.
Yeah, man. Y'all boys got any other news? Any other things you want to talk about this NFL game that we like so much?
Not really. Trying to see.
Oh yeah. Y'all saw the Jets.
The Eagles just extended Devontae Smith.
Just now?
3 years. It's worth about $75 million.
Ooh.
51 guaranteed.
Yeah.
3 years worth 75. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just making the strength stronger.
Yeah.
If they add to that room, they're going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But now, I think he's worth it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yep.
Right.
Like on any other team, I think he'll be really worth it. I would love to see how Kellen Moore is going to get him open.
Yeah.
Can he get him and AJ Brown open? I don't know. And then the route concepts. Can Jalen Hurts?
Right.
Is he going to thrive using those route
We're
concepts?
going to find out real soon.
Like last year, the Eagles' offense was high school level, just RPOs and read options. It was very basic. Now with Kellen Moore coming in, it's going to be a lot of long to short. So you're looking deep. There are going to be a lot of stop routes. We'll see. We'll see how Jalen does as a passer, because I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that this marriage between that offense and Jalen Hurts is gonna work.
Yeah. So I got some more news right here, man. Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb isn't expected to attend voluntary OTAs as he awaits a new long-term deal. Lamb, who is set to earn $18 million fully guaranteed under his 2024 fifth-year option, will stay away from team workouts until extension gets done. So
He really going to – I heard rumors of that last week. I guess he's going to follow through with it.
yeah.
It's time. Like, you got to pay somebody. And pay to get his cap number down. You got enough money to give him a big signing bonus. So if you pay his number down, I don't know why not just give him his money. He's getting it. I would have already gave it to him.
Right.
Like, there's no debate. He earned his money, and give him his money. Then give Micah his money if next year. I mean, there's what's the
you got
problem?
to do it. It's gonna happen. You got to know what they're prolonging it for.
Yeah.
You know.
Just bite the bullet, and then just be smarter in how you structure it, so you can help yourself out this year. Maybe able to lower Dak also, or see what you're going to do with Dak. So I'm not sure why it's got to be such a drama.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, everything with the Cowboys is drama, man.
Yeah.
You know. And speaking of drama, man, what's up with Parsons? Like, he's showing a lot of frustration on the Cowboys right now, man.
I think that's more of a rumor. There's no real source that's giving that. They're just saying he's difficult to work with. I mean, yeah, the Cowboys have had a lot of difficult people to work with, and it's never stopped them before.
Yeah,
you go all the way to T.O., Dez Bryant. You go all the way back to the Super Bowl winning days. Michael Irvin wasn't easy to work with. So I think that's just kind of off-season talk. But yeah, he probably is difficult. He wants to win,
right?
And he's going to let his voice be heard. So I don't think that's anything to say he's not going to be on the team.
Yeah.
It's just one of them things, one of them reports.
How about you, DC? How's everything with your times, man?
We traded for another offensive lineman from the Browns this past weekend, Leroy Jones or something like that, which tells me they beefing up the O-line. Old man Callahan is going to be in charge of the offensive line, so hopefully he's got a little magic left.
Yeah.
And he just came from Cleveland, so evidently he's seen something in this kid in Cleveland and for them to give up a 7th-round pick for him.
Yeah.
You know, in the offseason like that. So hopefully there's a vastly improved O-line going into this year. Like I say, my main thing is I'm excited to see what the offense is going to look like.
Yeah.
With the 2 running backs and the receivers. They're supposed to be putting Burks probably back in the slot, which is his natural position for Treylon. So hopefully that helps him out a little more.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see what the offense looks like. So.
Yeah.
And there's a report there saying that Spears and Pollard are both getting all the carries. That's the 1-2 punch,
Yeah.
which should be interesting. Not having a thunder.
Yes.
It's all lightning.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all quick. But Tajay, he showed he was good. You just don't want to burn his knees out.
Right.
So I understand why they did it, but it's gonna be a weird lightning backfield. But it should be interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how these teams fill out.
Yeah.
I was reading some article this morning that they're a little concerned about the Chargers taking out at 5. So if that does happen, I think they may switch gears and go receiver at 7. If the Chargers pull a trigger on Joe Alt, then I wouldn't be surprised if they went ahead and took the best available receiver at that point. So yeah.
I wouldn't mind if
Either
they
that or
trade out.
back if that's the case. If they don't get all the 7, they'll probably trade back or take the receiver right there.
I'll trade out. Look at Denver. I'm sure Denver wants to get up there.
Oh yeah.
And if you really
the
want
Vikings,
to,
either one of them.
either one, or Jacksonville. Jacksonville's got to get a receiver.
Jacksonville, the Raiders, they need to be up there too.
Raiders, yeah. So
there's gonna be options.
as a Cowboys fan, I'm hoping we can trade back with the Buffalo Bills. I'm hoping there's somebody there to trade back, get some extra picks because we don't have a 4th round pick.
Okay.
So, back up, get a 3rd or a 4th round pick, and let them get their receiver because right now they're graded as the worst receiving team, receiving room in the league.
Cowboys?
No.
I mean,
the Bills.
Buffalo. Yes. Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
I did see this. So, if you look at the top 5, who would your top 5 receiving rooms be? If you thought about it right now, like off your head.
Cincinnati. It's gonna come to mind.
Miami.
Miami. Yeah.
Miami. Rams.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
Yep. So it's actually saying Seattle would be like as a team grade.
Right.
Philly, Green Bay, and then Houston, and then Tampa Bay are your top 5 graded.
Okay.
When you talk about their PFF grade plus the
They're going the whole room 3D.
Yeah, the whole
5 or whatever. Okay,
the whole room.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the whole, and then your bottom would be the worst is Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo has the worst receiving room in the league.
Their starters.
Arizona is right above that. So Arizona's they can get Malik. They can get Neighbors or Harrison, and then the Chargers are over that. New England, and then the Giants. So your top 5 or your bottom 5: Buffalo, Arizona, Chargers, New England Patriots, and New York Giants. So I'm actually surprised Cincinnati is kind of low because their whole entire room isn't really anything special. But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Today the Jets unveiled their new uniforms. Basically, is their throwback uniforms ones.
Okay.
So the helmet has changed. It went to that old school, the one that says the Jets with the airplane on it. Got that one back there, man. But the Texans should be unveiling their new uniforms. I want to say the 18th, I believe, this week for sure.
Okay. I can't wait to see the home colored, like the solid blue. I can't wait to see how they did, because there's so much controversy with the whites.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if they do like the blue with like a white bullhead on the sleeves, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be pissed off. So I want to see how they do it. Do they have the balls to look like a college Division II team?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, man. Like the uniforms, man. Like I really don't care too much about it. Man, only thing I want, man, is these boys to win, man. You know. But I get it, man. The Broncos basically kind of showed out their new uniforms as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of be leaked out, and then the side arm right here, they got like the mountains. You know, for the Rockies, whatever.
The crazy part is, you remember when they had like the most innovative jerseys in the league when they first came out?
Broncos.
Those were like 27 years ago almost.
Yeah.
It's crazy how long ago those jerseys lasted.
Yeah.
But
the ones from '97.
Yeah, they need to
96.
change. They pretty
Yeah.
So the Jets are changing their uniforms. They've had these last ones for 5 years.
Yeah.
Supposedly the Lions are getting new uniforms also.
Yeah.
They've had those for 7. The Texans have had theirs for 22, and the Broncos have had theirs for 27 years.
Wow,
that's crazy. I'm kind of interested why the Lions are doing it. Maybe they just feeling themselves like they just see they might win the Super Bowl, so they want something shiny. I'm not sure.
Because this is the first time ever they sold out their season tickets in 20 plus years.
Yeah.
You know, so they're like, oh, we should take advantage of this right now where people want to buy shit from us.
Money grab.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt.
Let's make it look cool.
All about that money.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how'd y'all feel about the OJ passing, man? You know,
Brought feet to the juice, man.
yeah, to the juice.
Yeah, man. The whole crazy situation.
Yeah.
Just from the watching the finals and the breaking news and chasing him down the freeway.
Oh yeah.
To him getting acquitted, going to prison for some other stuff.
Oh yeah.
And getting out, man, and end up dying of cancer. A couple of trips ago in Vegas, I seen him.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I seen him. I was standing on the corner, getting ready to cross the street, and he came driving by in his black Bentley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He still got
no tint on the windows.
He still got Bentley money.
Yeah, he was driving a black
man.
Bentley, man, down Fremont in Vegas. Yeah, sure was.
Man.
Yeah.
They tried the courage to go up to him.
No, he didn't have to stop. He was just driving slow.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting on the light to change.
Oh.
But you knew who it was. Yeah.
Man, OJ, huh?
The juice is loose.
Juice.
Did you ever see OJ Made in America, the documentary?
Nah.
It's really good. It's I think 5-part documentary. It tells everything about him. It's a real good documentary. It came out with ESPN, like the 30 for 30, but they made an extended for him. It's like one of the best documentaries ever. Just going through his whole life, his upbringing, how his family was originally from Texas, and then they moved out to L.A. and everything. It's a really good documentary.
I think he was the first 2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah.
I think he was the first one to do it, I think.
Man, they were saying, man, how come, I forgot what I heard this from, man. I'm pretty sure I heard it from TikTok, whatever. But they're saying, man, how come they never took his Heisman away, but they took Reggie Bush's Heisman? They're like, well, if we gamble, that's forbidden. But if you get like convicted for murder, that's okay.
But that's the funny part is the Heisman Twitter page was like R.I.P. to O.J. Simpson, and then in the comments they were lighting him up. They're like, give Reggie Bush his Heisman back. But he wasn't convicted.
Right.
He was.
Right. No, I mean he got
acquitted.
He was acquitted for murder.
Yeah. But he was found guilty on the civil suit, which is less burden of proof. But the juice was loose, so R.I.P. to him.
Yeah. So so that's what happened over the weekend. What else? What else happened over the weekend? I don't know. Y'all boys got something?
I can't think of nothing else, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it right there. All right, well, let's wrap up today's episode, man. Thank you for tuning in to the Shield Football Podcast. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, share this episode, and give us a like as well. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, we're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Check us out right there as well. But other than that, man, we'll be here next week once again. I'm pretty sure we could do another mock draft as well for the final mock draft, man. And then I believe Let me see. The schedule should come out this week as well.
Maybe this Thursday.
Yeah,
Coming
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Coming up.
Should be coming up. So I'm excited about that. And then we can talk about the schedule as well. How many primetime games our teams are going to have and which games are going to be played on Thanksgiving, which games going to be played on Christmas. We already know that the Packers and the Eagles are going to play in Brazil on Friday. That's going to be a Friday game right
Friday.
there.
Yeah. NFL's taking over the whole calendar.
Yeah, the every day of the week.
Yeah, no, they don't care.
Yep.
They're bullies.
Yep.
Your Friday night lights.
Yep.
Really, like real quick, I'm sure we talked about it before, but how many games do you think you're gonna get, Fredo? Like
Prime time?
yeah,
I
just give
say-
it not an over under. Give me a number.
3.
Okay.
I'm giving them 5.
Wow.
I'm giving
Yeah.
Texas
I was giving them 5.
Yeah,
Wow.
Got to.
I was
wow.
giving it, all these names.
Man,
Yeah.
man, like look, last year we got 0.
Right.
Except for that final game of against the regular season against the Colts because they have playoff indications for it. You know, so technically we had 1, but it was given. Really, you know, like we earned that shit. But overall, man, like I think we gonna get 3. Yeah.
Nah, because
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
get
get
Cowboys, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Kansas City.
That's gonna all be prime time.
The Bills.
Yeah.
That's gonna be all prime time.
you're
man.
playing on Thanksgiving, right?
Man, I hope so.
I think you're playing on Thanksgiving.
How you know? You heard already?
Texas Cowboys on Thanksgiving would be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
That's perfect.
Man.
So I'm thinking
I'll
you get
take
that.
that.
You
That'll be
get
5.
probably 2. You get a Monday. You get a Sunday. You probably get 2 Sundays, and then you get another Thursday. It's gotta be 5.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get 5, Fredo, because when you have people talking about they think the Texans are the ones to knock off the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They gonna,
They say they can compete. They say they're gonna knock them out.
No, I didn't say they were gonna knock them off. They can knock them off.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So with that being said, they're gonna put that team on TV.
Oh, absolutely.
So I bet you 5.
This team went from last year like, oh, they made the biggest mistake. They should have traded for Bryce Young, and and like all this stuff, right? All this stuff happened, and now like this team has pressure.
Yeah.
Has it has a lot of eyes on them now. So yeah, man. Like if I get 5, hey man, that's extra. That's awesome. But I expect at least 3. At least 3.
I would expect at least 2 Monday nights.
Yeah.
2 Monday, 2 Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
and throw a Thursday in there.
Yeah.
Just because everybody get one seems like.
Tennessee, how many you think you're gonna get?
At the most, no more than 2. I can't see more than 2.
No.
Just because that's about what we had this last year too. I don't see no more than 2.
Well, shit, man. We know the Cowboys are gonna get at least 6.
No.
No, I think they get 5.
Yeah.
I think they take a step back. You get your obligatory Thanksgiving. So we're probably gonna start out Sunday night, and then you're gonna have one Monday and a couple more Sundays. So 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what a team like what they're gonna give Green Bay this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
run they made,
Yeah.
and if the 49ers they'll still get that many or what. But I'm really interested to see how they're gonna treat Green Bay as far as primetime
Yeah.
game this year.
What do you think?
I'm guessing at least 3. At
Yeah.
least 3. About 3 games, I would think at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder who Kansas City is going to open up the season against with.
Huh.
Yeah, like
Could be the Texans.
could be,
Yeah, could
You
be
know?
the Texans, man. Sure.
could be. Shit, I like that right there for sure.
Yeah, man, y'all gonna have an interesting year
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because with all this attention,
Mm-hmm.
all the pressure, and then all the lights, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we've said, I can see happen. I
Right.
can see Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
for them. I can see the opening game, the opening Thursday against the Chiefs. I can see that.
No doubt.
You want to see the young gun versus the established winning veteran?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. So as of right now, we know the Texans going to play the home games is the Bears. I'm sorry. All right, we will play the Ravens at home, Bills at home, Bears at home, Lions at home, and
That might be a prime time.
Which one?
Lions game might be a prime time.
Yeah.
game.
I think all their prime time is going to be on the road.
Yeah.
Because it seems like even in the past, all the real big games were road games.
Yeah.
Even when they went against Tom Brady,
Yeah,
that was a big. That wasn't a primetime game, but that was a
It had
game
a lot
that
of hype.
it had a lot of hype, and that
Yeah.
was in New England.
Yeah. So like in our away teams, we got the Cowboys, Packers, Colts, of course the Jags, Kansas City, Minnesota, New England, Jets, and Tennessee, and the Colts.
The Jets.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with
Yeah,
that.
you might get 6, Fredo. You just might get 6 out of that.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the season, but man, after the draft, man, we're gonna have that drought.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, man. So let's go ahead and wrap up the episode now. Let's see y'all want to talk about something else.
Okay.
I'm good, Fredo.
All right. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said 5 minutes ago, please like and share this this episode, and please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That will help. And we're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So other than that, we see y'all next week. Later.
Peace out. Appreciate it.